Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. Man, I'm sorry for the delay of doing this um stream. I got sidetracked. I've been tired all day. Um, and everything else. And I didn't even start up my computer today. I was so tired because I got to get up early in the morning. So I decided to just do a impersonal uh mini stream to talk about a topic that's been setting the interwebs on fire. So we're just gonna jump into it. So KeKe Palmer, if you don't know who she is a actress that has been on a lot of movies, childhood actress. She started out as on some of Tyler Perry movies. She's been on Nickelodeon. In fact, she was on Medea's. I want to say the second Medea. She started out on that, and she's over time has become a very good actress. Now, KeKe Palmer has always been a very classy, conservative dressing type of young lady. If you look back on the way she carries herself, she has never been like a lot of these uh I would say black modern women celebrities, trying to show all of their assets and half naked. She's always been very um streamlined, keep it to the imagination. Now, recently, she just welcomed a new child in this world with her boyfriend, Darius Jackson. Darius Jackson is an NFL football player. I want to say he's currently playing for the Colts. I could be wrong. He himself, he's not a starter, but I would say he a B-list player. He's pretty decent. Well, here's the whole story behind all this. Uh, KeKe Palmer decided since she done had a baby, she wanted to chill with her girls out on the town in Atlanta and wanted to go to a Usher Raymond concert. If you don't know who Usher Raymond is, Usher is a talented singer who has sold so many records, was the original dance guy before Chris Brown and all these other young cats that he has paved the way for. Well, while she went to this concert, she decided to wear very revealing clothing. Now, when I say revealing, I'm talking about a sheer outfit where you got your cheeks out with the thong on. Now, while wearing this with her girlfriends at the concert, we already know you're a celebrity. Usher's a celebrity. Usher recognized who she is because she's a very attractive woman. He calls her up so he could sing to her like any guy would. Seeing her like that for the first time. And he was impressed because he got to see KeKe Palmer's assets in a way that no one has ever seen in the Hollywood sector. You know what I'm saying? She's always been very private, very classy with it. So to see her like that, that kind of shocked him. In fact, shocked him so much he was doing the old face like, oh, look at that ass. Well, her boyfriend got wind of this. He got on Twitter saying, how could you wear something like this knowing that you are a mother, and what kind of example are you setting for our child? And I'm just paraphrasing that. And Twitter and everybody got on this man's ass because they were like, how could you say something like that? You're shaming her. You're being controlling. She should be able to wear what she want. Her body, her choice. Y'all know how it goes. All right, so here's my opinion on this, because everybody is all up in arms about saying this man is wrong. The man is not wrong. He's not wrong because of the fact of the matter is they got a child together. They supposed to be in a relationship together. Whatever she does is a representation of who he is as a man. Now, y'all recently have heard that there's other celebrity guys who have lost their alpha card because lately we got a bunch of men running around here being pansies. Adam 22, who just let his wife get slutted out for the first time by Jason Love. Okay. I mean, Jason Love is a porn star who is packing. So you know what's about to happen when that equation. He's about to have your wife begging for more. But this is the era that we in. We're in an era where modern women do not respect men. They don't. They don't respect men because this feminism has gotten to the point that it makes them belittle men. And a lot of these simp acting men allow themselves to be belittled and don't want to stand up, don't want to say anything, hush their mouth. It's her body, her choice, all this bullshit, right? Well, here's the reality of this. KeKe Palmer, even though she responded that she wished she would have let him serenade her longer and she would have hung out, took more pictures of her wearing with her ass out with her thong on. You're 29 right now. Your prime is starting to really go down. Your stock is about to go down in your prime. The only thing that you got going for you, because you got a net worth of about 7.5 to about $11.5 million, right? You lose Darius Jackson per se because you don't want to submit. You want to be on the modern women gang bandwagon. What happens is by the time you get in your mid 30s all the way up to your 60s, you're depressed because you can't find the man you want. Because now you got to settle. Because the men that you did want it, you didn't want to submit to them because you didn't like what their values were. Because they didn't want you to, they didn't, how can I put this? You felt like you couldn't do what you want to do around them. See, this is where a lot of women don't understand when it comes to when you're dealing with a man of value, a man of substance. A man of value and a man of substance, if he loves you and cares about you, he's going to make sure that you are going to represent yourself, his self at all times. It's a tit for tat. And how can you expect for this man to respect you if you're not respecting yourself? And he has every right to say that. And a lot of the modern women don't want to respect themselves because society has made it fun for you to be disrespectful towards yourself. See, people don't understand this. What you do out here in these interwebs, they don't never go away. They stay forever. So if you one of these crazy behind modern women that you want to be free and liberal, all or liberated, you want to show your ass, you want to show your breasts, you want to be, shaking it all up in front of these celebrity guys, and you want to be linked to sleeping with all these people, this, that, and the third, just being loose. Guess what happens? When your children get older, now you got a problem that not only can you not find the man you want, your children don't respect you. Because your children looking at you like, well, mom do it. I can do it too. And the cycle continues. Now, here's another thing KeKe got to understand. You dealing with Usher, Raymond. You got dolled up with your ass cheeks out for Usher, a man who recently, about 5 years to almost 6 years ago, had to settle a STD case where he gave STDs to women and one man. That's who you selling. That's who you trying to impress. That's who you went and wore this thong for. You want to throw away your relationship with someone who is stable, who got respect for you, who shows love for you, trying to hold you down for that. So I don't disagree with this guy at all. I mean, I hate that he had to go and do it out on Twitter. I wish he could have, you know, talked to her in person. But then again, this is just how that new generation do. They air out their grievances online. I don't do that. I'm old school. I would have sat you down and talked to you person in person. But this just goes to show you where we at in society today. This is where we at. This is why a lot of these women who are say they high value themselves, make 100,000. Well, I wouldn't say 100,000 because 100,000 ain't nothing no more in this inflation economy. I would say 250,000 plus a year. They get a chip on their shoulder when they do find a guy that makes that kind of money or a little bit less than they do, and all he asking in return is respect. You don't want to do that because it doesn't fit your narrative. It doesn't fit your lifestyle. But yet still, you want this same guy to be a protector and provider for you. It's a two-way street. You cannot get respect if you can't give respect. You get what I'm saying? And this is not only a tool about what KeKe did for women. This is for men too. We as men also have to respect our wives as well. If I'm going to a concert and I'm going to see my favorite rapper, let's say I like Sukiana as my favorite rapper, and this is an example because I really don't even listen to her music like that. But either way it goes, if I'm going there and I'm gonna have my shirt off and just my jeans on and my body oiled up and all that stuff, and she's on stage rapping to me and touching on me and all that stuff, and I'm a married man, guess what? Or I'm in a relationship, guess what I'm doing? I'm disrespecting my partner. I'm disrespecting my partner. It's just what it is. You can't change it. You can't tell me no other reason you're not. Because now my partner is looking at me like, what? You just let this broad touch on your muscles and stuff, and it ain't me with your shirt off? Part of the game is this. And she can't say she was doing an acting scene because there was no acting going on in this concert. So you can't say you was doing a test reading for a line. Sad, bro. It really is. It's sad what we have have become, man. It really is. And speaking of, I meant to put that on my subject too with Adam 22. Getting back to him and his wife, that is sad too. You know, he was pretty much bragging to his friends, well, trying to brag to his friends that, hey, my wife for the first time is gonna do a scene. Now, if you follow his OnlyFans, I don't, but I've heard of him talking about it. For years, Adam 22 has been filming stuff with him and his wife, having threesome with just him, another woman, and her. And that's been going on for some years now. Well, you already know when you do that kind of stuff with your woman, sooner or later, it's going to come out that she's going to push the limit and say to herself, well, if you going out here messing with all these women, I know you should allow me to go and have a dealing with a guy. That's why I never ever been a supporter of swinging and sharing the bedroom with multiple people, because this is the mess you run into. But anyway, if you see Jason Love, and I'll put the link of his picture down below on the description. Jason Love is 6 feet tall, muscular. The man, the man looked like a black supermodel. Okay, a black supermodel Greek god. All right. So you mean to tell me you gonna allow somebody like that to work your wife out for a scene? I'm out. Hell to the nah. Hell to the nah. I couldn't do it. I am sorry. My wife would have told me that we would have no. It would have all listen. I would have closed all OnlyFans operations down. I would have told every chick that been trying to get involved in my next film, listen, we're done. We're done. We can't do it. I retired. It's getting too crazy out here. But yeah, they did the scene. Supposed to be coming out soon. And buddy, I tell you, I hope Adam 22 knows that his wife is on borrowed time. This is what happens, man, when you go out here and you let people be around your girl. And you gotta remember too now, and it's nothing against, being racial or nothing like that. Adam 22 is always around black dudes, okay? All of his homeboys are black. I'm talking about Blackistan black, all right? They all hood. So your girl, who's probably never been around Blackistan type of dudes before, see that bad boy Pookie and Ray Ray, you know what I'm saying, um, mentality, like, they gonna try it. So it was a matter of time. It was a matter of time. She said she wanted to be with another man. It was a matter of time. And that's exactly what she said. And it's sad, man, how soft these dudes is. I remember 20, 30 years ago, you didn't hardly ever hear anything about people swinging and doing this. It was very rare. You know what I'm saying? People didn't do this kind of stuff in relationships. Just like Bill de Blasio talking about him and his wife is no longer together, but they are, how he said it, they split, but they still together. And they got an open relationship. But he kissed her and loved her, kissed on her passionately before he started, after he made the announcement. What are y'all doing? Y'all swinging. Y'all you doing an open relationship. Y'all swinging, bro. Like, real talk, y'all swinging. That's all you were doing? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. It confuses me, man. I'm like this. If that's what you got to do in a relationship, just go get single. I got plenty of homeboys that divorced their wives, and their wives divorced them either because they just wanted to be single. They wanted to be with other people. They got tired of being with the same mate they wanted to, so they got a divorce and they wanted to be single. And then that's what you want to do. That's your business. That's all on you. But don't be dragging other people into your shit, man. That is, that's how people get killed, bro, for real. Because when you start putting other people in your relationship, you don't know how mentally stable people are. Because, some people confuse lust and sex as love. You got a lot of people that mentally look at that way, especially certain women. Certain women can't distinguish the two. So if you get one of those situations on you, bro, you're talking about you could actually find yourself on the ID channel for real as a DOA, because some people can't grasp reality. And we're not only talking about just women. You got some men the same way. You got some men that let their lust and infatuation get so consumed that they can't think properly. You know what I'm saying? So instead of they looking at it as, okay, I mess with you, it's a swap, I'll go back to my wife, call it a day, or go back to whoever I'm supposed to go back to, call it a day, they may say, nah, I want this to be mine forever. And then you got a fatal attraction going on, bro. That's why it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth sharing your relationship, especially your marital bed, with no one else, man. Keep your relationship spicy between yourselves. You ain't got to add all them extra people, man. All it does is cause drama. I promise you. I've been there. It caused drama. It's not worth it. It really not. But y'all guys jump in the comment section because I'm about to lay down here and tell me what y'all think about KeKe Palmer and Darius Jackson uh situation about her wearing a very revealing outfit to a concert where the singer is basically holding her lower back and surveying her and, just looking at her like she's a piece of meat. Do you think that's a good look for a woman who is supposed to be in a committed relationship and just had a baby and has always carried herself in a very particular manner? And tell me what you think about Adam 22 wife. You know, in that situation where he's letting another man be with his wife because she wants to know what it feels like to be with another man besides her husband for the past 10 plus years. Tell me what you think about that. Do you think that that is okay? Do you think that that is very much twisted and a recipe for disaster? Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all know these comment sections is always on fire. Also, keep continuing to support the channel. I'm gonna work on some more new merch. But please, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.